Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Jujutsu Kaisen, chapter 190. So, last chapter, Kashimo and Hikari were still getting at it. It has been 4 chapters, I think, and these motherfuckers have still been going at it, going all out. So, I'm curious as to how this chapter is going to begin, because in the last chapter, Kashimo did some sort of explosion, and I'm not sure if Hikari can survive that. Excuse me, oh my god, he probably will, but we're gonna find out. So, chapter 190. Plip. There seems to be, I guess, like water from that explosion in the floor. It's raining everywhere. Tokyo number 2 colony part 9. Alright, so Panda is small. Okay, I guess that's his way of healing. Hikari! Splat. Oh, so somebody's hand just landed right in front of Panda. That's gruesome. Wait, what the okay, so another person's hand is emerging from the water, and it seems to be Kashimo. I'm out of cursed energy, but now he's... Hikari is still all about beating this guy up. They're still fighting. And yes, the original arm that fell in front of Panda was Hikari's hand. So he is fighting Kashimo after that explosion with one hand. This character is really living up to the hype. I did not think he was going to do that, but he is. He just ducks Kashimo after all of that. Kashimo has suddenly released the cursed energy whose outflow he's been suppressing. I don't understand. But for the electricity could travel through the seawater and turned into thermal energy, resulting in the explosion of steam. Why? You should have been ripped to pieces. You didn't want me to open my domain again because I was headed for an increased probability. So, in case I somehow survived the explosion, you tried to at least take off my arm. What? So, why? Wait. Kashimo tried to take off Hikari's arm just in case he survived the explosion? These characters are really going at it. This is really like... All jokes aside, this is really in terms of shonen battle, like this is a top tier battle. Like these two characters are really going at it, and they have somewhat of a respect for each other. Yet they are still going at it, giving it their all. It's so crazy. I honestly felt like these two characters were a little bit weird, and I felt like they really weren't they really didn't fit realistically into the story. But regardless of how I feel, these two characters, this probably is the greatest 101 in the Culling games thus far. That way, I wouldn't be able to make hand signs. I sacrificed my left arm so the rest of me could live. He survived the explosion through a spur of the moment binding vow, sacrificing his arm and shifting the cursed energy that would normally protect it to the rest of his body. Go on, kill me. So Kashimo's done? That's it? No, then your 100 points would disappear. Alright, my points. Anyway, I don't consider this a win, Kashimo. You never used your curse technique. Insane. Yeah, it's a little bit confusing, but yes, Kashimo's electricity move isn't actually his curse technique. He's just that good at manipulating cursed energy, apparently. It's incredible what you can do with just manipulation and the characteristics of your cursed energy. How did you know? Huh? I was right? Call it intuition. I can only use my cursed energy once, and I want to use it on Sukuna. Then let's make a deal, Kashimo. He can only use his cursed energy once, and he wants to use it against Sukuna? What the fuck is his plan? And what the fuck is gonna happen when Sukuna comes out and meets him? Does he want to kill Sukuna? Hikari, oh, it's Panda. You've gotten cuter. Excellent time. I knew it. I knew that Kashimo was good. Wow, so Kashimo's on our side now. Hold on, this getting crazy. Hold on. Excellent timing. Kashimo's on our side now. What? But not for free. Yeah, I got that already. Wait, why? Kashimo wants to fight Sukuna, and Hikari agreed to the deal? Oh, it's alright. No, it's not. He's got to obey his senpai, right? Anyway, I got someplace to go. You two wait here. Nah, I'm scared. Don't leave us alone. He's Sukuna's senpai. So Kashimo does, of course, understandably so, Kashimo is not yet aware that there's a kid named Itadori in which Sukuna is, Sukuna's spirit is housed within. I can't believe like at a point where Yuji wasn't in the story. Like that's so weird. Yuji's like probably one of my second favorite anime character since Yusuke. Anyway, okay, a player has added a rule to the calling game. Rule 10: players may transfer a number of points of their choosing to another player. So, okay, this was when Yuji. Why did you come back? Okay, I'm assuming this is when Yuji had this bad with Higuruma. What happened to your arm? Wait, that's Charlie? He let Charlie live? I thought Charlie died. Hikari is that guy. Hikari is rounding up people to fight on their side so that they could win the killing games easier, I'm assuming. Yo, Hikari is really that guy. Like, it's crazy. I didn't think he was going to live up to his hype, but he actually is. Offensive later, how's that possible? Anyway, I forgot to ask something. Spare me any speeches about life. I've learned everything important from manga. But you feel better after fighting, right? After all, words aren't the answer to everything. Interesting line. The way of killing is also the way of healing. This is an interesting statement that Gege is trying to give us. What's it called? Your manga. Tell me. I'll buy and read it. You misunderstand. I'm a noob who hasn't even debuted. I haven't published any graphic novels. You won any prizes? Not yet. Are you kidding me? Well, he was auditioning, so that makes sense. Why are you kicking me? A noob shouldn't worry like an established creator. The fight will be over soon, so go draw. Draw like your life depends on it. Hey, that's actually good advice. Hikari. Okay, so Momo appears. Was that her name? Momo? I forgot her name. Hikari Nishimaya. Oh, which girl? Sorry. Let's cut to the chase. Did you get the points? Basically, yeah. Make points transference possible. That has been completed. Allow the use of 100 points to create a substitute so individuals can withdraw from the culling game. Remove the communications block on colonies to learn what is happening in other colonies. Allow going in and out of the barriers to save the victims. So they want to make... Okay, that's the play. So that's their play to get... excuse me. To get to save people like Fushiguro's sister. I cannot believe I forgot her name. Tsukumi, I think. To save characters like Tsukumi and others who do not want to participate in this game. But I want to postpone the third one, establishing communications between colonies. Huh? But we need that one before the fourth one. Even Tokyo number 2 has a nasty player. Maki can pass through the barriers. Cooperation with Mei's younger brother should solve the third rule. So yes, Mei's younger brother. It was hinted during the Shibuya incident that he has some sort of teleportation technique, but we literally did not get any sort of visual indication of what his technique is. They just ended up in a whole different country, and then she was talking to somebody on the phone, and she said, "Oh yeah, I'm over here thanks to my brother's technique." So only thing we could assume is that it has something to do with teleportation, and this is actually further supporting that theory. Hold on. Why can Zenin pass through the barriers? That makes sense because she's turned into what? Okay, I assume Maki can enter and exit the barriers because of her lack of like cursed energy or like some sort of heavenly restriction, but because she is a monster, what? Holy fucking shit, bro! Look at how bad. I can't tell. I don't know if y'all can see that. Look at how badass this character is looking right now. So she just killed a fucking octopus monster. November 14, 3:05 p.m. Sakurajima Colony. Big ass explosion out of nowhere. You've changed. Maki. Like, you can talk Noritoshi. Wait, who the fuck is Noritoshi again? That's the blood guy. Yeah, that's Kamo. Noritoshi Kamo. That's the blood guy with that fucking Mega before. You've gone stronger, but I've just fell from grace. There's another head of the Kamo family, so a bastard like me is unnecessary. Did they talk about this before this point? I think this is something new. Look at this redesign though. Why the fuck would Kamo have a redesign? Like, this was simply a month later, but still a really cool redesign. I like you better this way, especially without that awful hairstyle. I fucked with Norotoshi's original design. However, he does look a lot cooler and a lot more serious with this shorter hair. So I kind of agree with Maki. Same to you. Okay, Maki also looks a lot better. Well, maybe not a lot better now, but she looks a lot more brutal. Brutal is the best word. That blast just took out most of the aggressive sorcerers and cursed spirits. Once you leave the barrier and join Wee Wee, please jump to the next colony. You see, he could teleport. I'm telling you. That person helped me out with some personal business too. But are you sure? Everyone knows those siblings are calculating. Yes, there's something about Mei after that whole after her final scene in the Shibuya incident. There's something about Mei that we never found out, and I think Mei is working with another country. Apparently, it's a risk diversification and prior investment. Say what? Okay, so they just received some sort of pressure. Hi, I'm a Kogane. Inside this barrier, a lethal contest called the Cunning Game has begun. Step inside and you too will become a player. Are you willing to enter? Shut up. What the fuck is that? I'm kind of scared to turn the page because I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at. Some shit with like fucking holes. Do you want to die? What the fuck is that? So the chapter ends here with this weird like snake monster kind of thing. This is weird. This is a weird way to end the chapter. I feel like maybe we should have ended the chapter a little bit earlier, like between the like with the conversation with Maki and Noritoshi. I feel like that was a little bit more exciting. This character, cursed spirit, monster thing, it scared the shit out of the Kogane, and well, apparently this monster is not in the Calling Game already. You would assume the curse is this. So this is not even a cursed spirit then, or if it is, it seems to be like a different one that's more akin to Mahito and them, one that could speak English. So we already know this cursed spirit is strong because it could speak English or Japanese or speak human language. And all right, we're just gonna wait until next chapter next week to see if possibly Maki and Noritoshi can battle this monster. This is gonna be a very powerful monster because it legit can speak human language. So as we know, those seem to be the strongest cursed spirits. However, Thank you for watching. This chapter was a pretty amazing, like, cooldown chapter for the battle. I'm honestly very happy that Kashimo is now joining Hikari. I felt like Kashimo was a really, like, both Kashimo and Hikari, honestly, they were like breakout characters, I guess. I did not think Hikari was going to live up to his hype until this battle that they had, and I was a little bit confused as to why Kashimo, like, was just thrown into the story. I understand because of the color game, he's like an old sorcerer and stuff, but like narrative wise, I felt like, okay, just a random character that knows Sukuna, like, you know, it's a little weird, it's a little abrupt. However, the battle between them, that has to be one of the best battles in the storyline, probably the best battle in the color game so far. At least the best one-on-one. Maybe the Yuta battle was better, but definitely the best one-on-one. Slightly better than Fushiguro and Reggie's battle. But next week we're gonna review the next chapter. Thank you for watching.